So the myth of the starving artist, it's kind of bullshit. It was put in place by people who wanted people to work for nothing because it helps them financially to not have to pay people anything from, and this probably goes back to early publishing and newspapers and stuff like that, where if you convinced somebody that, hey, what you do is cool, but it's not like, you know, like a doctor or a carpenter. It's not like you're going to write a story and I'm going to be able to live in that story. You know, it's not like you're building me a house. It's not like you're removing my gallbladder and I'm going to die if you don't give it to me. You should feel lucky that I even let you print your crappy little story in my newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Because artists like beg for validation, they give their stuff away for free a lot to like people they know and stuff, because like they want someone to go, oh, that's really cool. And then they're like, oh, if I give this to them, they'll show it to everybody and tell them how cool it is. And they might, you know, but what that does to you is it tells you that you should just give your stuff away so people might find you later. But what you end up doing, that's a real slippery slope, because then you end up like years down the road not having done anything except give a bunch of your stuff away to people who are going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? It's really bad for you mentally to stick with these notions that there's some kind of, pride in living a meager, shitty life so you could be an artist. Or also not having enough faith in yourself and what you do to be able to just do the thing, you know? Like, a lot of people think about what I do and they're like, oh, you know, like, and I'm not even killing it. I'm just like getting by, you know what I'm saying? I have good months and I have bad months, but like I get by. But a lot of you assume that my life is just like sitting around getting drunk, painting, writing poems, like going out and doing all sorts of crap and coming back and just, you know, sleep until noon, do this other thing. I love to sleep till noon, but if I'm honest, most of the time I get up around 7 or 8 and am checking emails, responding to comments, responding to emails, posting things, either on social media or on my website, or hitting people up to try to get interviews for me to go on their show to like talk about my stuff, or them to come on a podcast of mine and talk about my stuff or their stuff, or whatever, just networking and blah, 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 blah. Maybe if I'm lucky, I might get a couple hours a day to actually either paint something or write something, and it's usually not even that. And I'm making YouTube videos and stuff, you know, and doing the YouTube is kind of like a funnel into the other stuff that I do. Like, hopefully you watching this, you'll go, oh, I want to check his stuff out, whatever, you know what I'm saying? This idea that if you are an artist, you have to like live like shit, it's bullshit. It's fucking the 21st century or something. I don't know. It's like Buck Rogers time. Just popped a couple old fuckers there. This is your business, and we live in a world where gatekeepers don't matter anymore, okay? And for a lot of people my age and older, maybe even a little younger, the idea of living in a world where gatekeepers don't matter, like, doesn't make any sense. And what's going to end up happening is people who are in their 20s now, who've always had the internet and always had the ability to do all this stuff, they're going to surpass us by crazy leaps and bounds because they were never like crushed with that idea that, oh, you know, I'm not good enough. Unless I get validation from some gatekeeping fuck, like I guess I have to just starve and eat a candy bar every day. And that's the only food I get while I suffer for my art and not have heat or air conditioning and no electricity and, you know, like whatever. Like the younger generation of people just fucking do shit because they can and nobody says boo. You know what I'm saying? All of the bullshit like notions that you have in your head about why you can't do something and how you have to suffer first in order to get. There's always suffering. You could be the richest fuck in the world and you will still suffer. Just because you are making a little bit of scratch from your fucking art doesn't mean you're not suffering. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. The only people who fucking say shit like this are people who've never fucking done anything or are like the gatekeeper people trying to keep motherfuckers down so they could continue to get that free work from them. You know what I'm saying? It's all bullshit, dude. Like you doing what you do. That's what you do. No one would ever like hire a contractor, have them come to like do some landscaping in the backyard, put in a raised flower bed and stuff like that, and then say, you know, this is okay, but I really think like just you here doing this should be enough validation for you. I'm not going to pay you for that. Like I understand hammers cost money, but you know, this was your line of work. This is what you did. You would never say to your doctor, you know, I know you just went up my ass with that camera to make sure I don't have butthole cancer, but I think it was as good for you as it was for me. And I think you should just be happy with the fact that you were able to film my colon. Like none of this would ever happen in a million years. But for some reason, a lot of artists feel like, well, you know, like you're allowed to ask for like money for the work that you do. You know, it's what you do. It's what I do. With that said, go buy my fucking books. You know, go pick up some paintings at mattwallart.com. Or you could run over to Carter Sexton and take a look at my paintings that are on view for the rest of this week until July 26th, and you could even buy them. You could go to igg.me/@/Seasons of the Muse and join the crowdfunding campaign for my latest book of poetry, where you could also get some art prints and original artwork, and a limited edition chapbook that is only available to those people who contribute to the campaign. See, that's how you do it. Just do it. It's fine. You guys don't think I'm a jerk, right? How many times can I wink at you before you think I'm a creepy fuck? But yeah, the myth of the starving artist is a myth. You're allowed to ask for compensation for the work that you do. And yes, I'm saying that as somebody who asks for compensation for the work they do. But guess what? I get compensation for the work that I do. Squeaky wheel gets the grease, guys. All right? Type hard. Join the crew down below. Make sure you do all that stuff that I said a couple minutes ago. It's pretty awesome, okay? And I will talk to you all later.